Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine and staying home to keep yourself safe from COVID 19. Students, here in the first chapter of geography, we are going to study about India's size and location. And in this chapter, along with this size of our country and location, we'll discuss about the neighboring countries also. So let us begin, students. About the location, if you see the globe in class 8 students, sorry, class 6, you have studied about this longitude and latitude. Here, whatever these vertical lines are looking, that vertical lines are starting from 0 degree to 180, and in this side also 180. So this is a globe flattened over a plane surface. If you join this 180 and 180, this will become a single line. So these vertical lines are termed as longitude, and the horizontal lines like this 0 degree, 15 degree, 30 degree, all these are latitudes. This 0 degree, from 0 degree to 180, right side, these longitudes are referred as eastern, means that lies in the eastern half, means 0 degree is dividing this globe in two halves. That two halves are eastern halves and the western halves. So to the rightward, this 0 degree to rightward, that is eastern half, and to the leftward, western halves. And our country lies in this eastern half. So that way, whatever longitudes will be looking in our this India's map, that longitudes are having that eastern. See here, it written east and east. Students, again, if you see this 0 degree to 180, now it is visible to your screen. Students, the latitudes starts from 0 degree to 90 degree to the poles, both the side. And there are 0 to 90 both the side, 181 latitudes. And similarly, if we think about the longitude from 0 degree to 180, these are 360 longitudes and 181 latitudinal lines are there. But both the poles are as a points. So you will see that total latitudes are 181 because that 0 degree is common. And this 0 degrees divides, that 0 degree is also referred as the equator, and this divide earth in two hemisphere, and the upper side in this globe looking as, that is northern hemisphere, and downside, that is southern hemisphere. So this was about the longitude and latitude concept. Students, let us see our country's location in this map. If you see this India's location, India is vast country. By this location you can understand that it starts from 68 degree east to 96 97.25 degree. or 97 degree 25 minute east. See students here, whatever that inverted comma you are look able to see, if you see this word, means number 97 degree and 25 minute, this inverted comma is single comma is for minute. If there will be double comma, that will be second also. One more concept I let you know students in this map. Each longitude and latitude, means the distance between each longitude and latitude, the again divided in 60 parts, and that 60 parts are referred as minutes. And again between 1 minute difference of longitude or latitude, again divided in 60 parts, that are referred as second. One more concept you have studied in class 8 students, sorry, class 6, that from one longitude to another longitude, sun takes 4 minutes. As a student, you know that there are 360 longitude, and earth rotates on its axis and takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. And according to that, if you will divide this 24 hours by these 360 longitudes, then you will get 4 minutes, and that gives us information कि from one degree to another degree sun takes 4 minutes to reach. So this is concept about the longitude and sun's movement. Now we discuss about here the country India. Lying entirely in the northern hemisphere, the mainland extends between latitude 8 degree 4 minute, 37 degrees 6 minute, and longitude 68 degrees 7 minute and 97 degree 25 minute. As here in this map you can see that 68 degree 7 minute is the westernmost longitude, and 97 degree 25 minute east, it will be referred as east. As here already given student, I told you these are 97 degree 25 minute east. So this is the easternmost longitude, and 37 degrees 6 minute is the northernmost latitude. This will be passing from here, and 8 degree 4 minute is the southernmost latitude of India. The Tropic of Cancer. See student, this Tropic of Cancer passing from the middle of our country and divide our country in two equal parts. To the southeast and southwest of the mainland lie the Andaman and Nicobar. This side you can see here Andaman and Nicobar islands are there, group of islands. And to this side there is Lakshadweep, group of islands. This is Andaman and Nicobar is lying in the Bay of Bengal, and Lakshadweep is lying in the Arabian Sea. This complete area up to this much region is referred as Arabian Sea, and this complete region is referred as Bay of Bengal. The southernmost point of the Indian Union, southernmost point, this will be there in this Andaman and Nicobar. That is referred as the Indira Point, got submerged under the sea water in 2004 during the tsunami. That time due to the tsunami waves, the peak of that underwater mountain damaged, and that southernmost point submerged in the water. Now that is not visible as island part, you can say. Now student, about the size of our country. One more concept in the location, student. This extent east to west extent is also given in this kilometer 2933 2933 kilometer, and north to south extent is given 3214 kilometers. This is all about location of our country. Now size of our country. If we see the size of our country, students, see the land mass of India has area of 3.28 million square kilometer. 3.28 million square kilometer is our country's area. Whatever this land area is there, that is 3.28 million square kilometer. India's total area accounts for 2.4% of the total world geographical area. And with this 2.4% of the total geographical area, India carries more than 16% population of the world. 2.4% land is available and more than 16% population is living in our country. India is the seventh largest country of the world. If we see in the size context, so India is the seventh largest country. See in this bar graph, it is very clear that Russia is the largest country, and afterward Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia, and India. So see how smaller in size it is looking, but carrying the population 16%. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometer. Land boundary is this one, that it is starting like this, and this is the land boundary. Sorry, this is not land boundary, this is the coastline. Actually land boundary will start from here. Sorry student, it will start from here. Suppose I erase it. Mm, so it is starting from here. The land boundary is created like this. So this is about the land boundary, students. So this one, I hope you understood that land boundary of our country. And the total length of coastline of mainland including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep is 7,516.6 kilometer. That is the coastal. Suppose I change the color of this. This is the coastal bound coastline, and this is the length including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep. This is the and Andaman and Nicobar also included in this part. Now, India is bounded by young fold mountain in the northwest, north, and northeast. Means the fold mountains are there. See there, this brown line you can see here. So India is bounded from this side by the Himalayan mountain, that is fold mountain. Or you can say a boundary is created by the Himalayan mountain from the north northwest and northeast. South of about 22° north latitude, it begins to taper, that is 23 and half, and little lower side if we come in the map. From here, India becomes taper, means getting a triangular shape and narrowing in the terms of area, width, and extend toward the Indian Ocean, dividing it into two sea. And this extension of India in the Indian Ocean only, dividing the Indian Ocean in two parts, that is Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent of mainland is about 30°. If we get the difference of this 68 degrees 7 minute and 97 degree 25, so it is almost coming about the 30° difference, not exactly 30°, but approx it is 29 point something will come. Similarly, this latitudinal extent also 37 degree 6 minute and 8 degree 4 minute, if we subtract, this is also coming about the 29 point something degree. So that is almost about the 30° difference. But despite this fact, the east-west extent appear to be smaller than the north-south extent. See, the latitudinal and longitudinal extent in degrees is about 30 degree, that is looking similar. But if we see in terms of kilometer, that distance between these easternmost and the westernmost points and the northern and southernmost point, that difference is looking different. That reason behind it, you know that latitudes are 180, that are almost similar, but here difference is because of that this division, lo- uh, this latitude latitudinal division is looking lesser in number, and longitudinal division is looking more in numbers, and that way the difference is about. And one more thing you will understand why this difference is there. If we see this uh, globe, if you will see this globe, so India is lying in the northern hemisphere. See, and of course, as we move from the equator toward northern hemisphere, so the distance between the longitude in terms of kilometer, of course, will decrease, but in terms of degree, that will be same from middle to the polar areas. And I think you will be looking very clear at this in this globe only. I want to show in this globe. See this in globe, equator is here, and if we move from this equator to upper side, see the distance between the longitudes are decreasing, even though the degree is same, but the distance in kilometer is decreasing. And because of this region, as India lying in the northern hemisphere away from the equator, the distance between the longitudes are not same between the distance between the latitudes, because the distance between the latitudes are same at every latitudes, and these latitudes are parallel to each other, and longitudes are not parallel to each other, they are joining to the poles. And because of this reason, if we move from equator toward the pole, the distance between the longitudinal lines are decreasing. And this is the reason why the India is having that d- difference in kilometer, and degrees are same, but the difference there is difference in kilometers. So I hope student this you understood. Now this concept, I think now it is clear. This kilometer 22,933 and 3,214 kilometer. Now see the next point. If we see from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is time lag of 2 hours. Students, here we are going to discuss about this dotted line. If you see this dotted lines are looking, so as in the previous slide we discussed that there is difference of 30-degree longitude from this 68 degree 7 minute to 97 degree 25 minute east. So that 30-degree difference makes the 2 hour difference between these easternmost point and the westernmost point. Hence, time along the standard meridian of India 82 degree 30 minute. This is the line. If this line is taken as the standard meridian, and time of this standard meridian is taken as the standard time for the whole country. And similarly, like this, they all different countries are having the standard meridian of India, and some of the country like Russia is having two standard meridian due to the wide uh, area. The latitudinal extent influences the duration of day and night. Latitudinal extent, as you know, as we move from equator to poles, the earth receives slanting rays. Again there is need of globe, and if you see here only, if I draw a sphere type structure, students, in this, suppose this is earth and sun rays are coming from this side. Suppose this is a sun, a big sun is there in front of earth, and rays are falling on this, and as we move from this middle to the upper side, means polar region, from the equator to the polar region, there will be inclination in the sun rays, and that slanting rays are less effective than the direct sun rays, and because of this there is difference in the duration of day and night. As the place, whatever the places are near the equator, that will be longer, that will be having longer days and the shorter nights in comparison to the places near the polar region. So as here given that latitudinal extent influence the duration of day and night as one moves from south to north. On in this country region is there, the difference between duration of day and night hardly felt at Kanyakumari, but not so in Kashmir. This is the fact, and reason behind is that the Kanyakumari is more near to the equator, and the Jammu and Kashmir area is away from the equator, and the places away from the equator will be receiving the slanting rays, and due to that days and nights will be different. And one more fact, during the whole year also days and nights are changing more, the more at the places away from the equator, and the near the equator, that difference between day and night will not be changing as much as the places away from the equator. Now students, this is the time for homework. So students, from the discussion of today's topics, here are some questions which has to be done by you people, and these are some of the questions are from your exercise only, and some are from the chapter given as extra question in the chapter. So all these questions you have to do. Like question number 1, name the group of island lying in the Arabian Sea. So of course you will find in the map. Name the countries which are larger than India. That bar graph is given for this. And of course you will draw bar graph also for this question's answer. Which island group of India lies to its southeast? So that group of island whichever lying in the sea to the southeast of our country, so that you have to write down. Southeast and southwest, both you can write there. Why 82 degree 30 minute east has been selected as the standard meridian of India? That I told you in this discussion of the topic. Why is the difference between the duration of day and night hardly felt at Kanyakumari but not so in Kashmir? That also I explained you in this module. So students, take the help of this module and try to write down the answer of this question. And these questions should be done today only. It should not be left for next day. Otherwise, you will be getting more and more work, and there will be a lot of pending work. So I hope, student, you will do today only. Thank you. We'll meet in the next module.